Hello guys, want to know view of Carolina ADC, and today we have a new optic from the guys at Gowutar. Gowutar, however you pronounce it, manufacturer of optics. I have reviewed some of the stuff years ago, and I reached out to them and said, hey, I'd like to check out some of the new stuff, and they got some pretty cool stuff, which is kind of almost similar to the bigger company out there, if you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and go right here, up close and personal, and check out what this optic is all about. Stand by. Alright guys, so we're up close and personal with the Gowutar, and again this is going to be the EP-10. As you can see, the RMSc footprint, multi-reticle type optic here. As you can see, it's got the spherical lens for less distortion, free side, free parallax, all that good stuff, which is a lot of the optics nowadays have. But it's got a great optic, a great glass and everything for the low cost of other vendors out there or brands that make similar optic like this. We will talk about here in a second. But as you can see, it's a 3 MOA dot with a 48 MOA circle. Let's see if I can find the reticle here in a second. Maybe I can find it. But anyways, the optic and everything is going to be a RMSc footprint. As you can see, it is going to be gray. Oh, here it is. Right here the whole time. I have finger crossed. As you can see, 3 MOA dot, 48 MOA circle. Combined, you can do either one or whatever you like. I like the circle dot because it gives me a better reference for follow-up shot and be able to hit everything within that area. So pretty cool optic in my opinion. The features on this is 775 aluminum, 1500 G-Shock proof, IPX7 waterproof, so it's going to be a seal optic, enclosed optic. Shake away technology, just like pretty much any optic nowadays. It does take a CR1632 battery. It comes with screws, screwdriver, lens cloth, and all the good stuff that you need right here, which is pretty cool. Again, unboxing stuff, I don't really do much of that. But just like pretty much any optic nowadays, it has everything that you need. If I can get this box open here. But I think it's going to be a great optic, and I have it on the RXM Ruger here, which is going to be a multi-reticle type slide optic system that has on it, and that's going to work very well and keep it minimal and everything. Alright, so in the box again you get a bunch of screws for whatever size you need. You get your tools, your battery, your cleaning cloth, all that jazz and everything that you get pretty much and then pretty much any optic nowadays, and that's pretty good because you want everything to have it there and ready to go, mount on your piston, ready to go shoot. So aluminum constructions and everything, but like I was saying, this is very similar to the 6 Hour Romeo X, I think is what it's called. Those are very nice optic, but they are real pricey. As you can see, very almost similar to what that one is. As you can see, the battery compartments on the side here, you can take it off very easy with anything flat. Enclosed emitter, which is good. It's going to be waterproof, dust proof, all that good stuff. Integrated sights here if you need to. As you can see, the up and down elevation and all that good stuff is going to be right there. This one's going to be for the windage and elevation over here, but windage over here is going to be on the left side. Typically it's be on the right side, but the battery compartment's right there. But you can get your plus and up minus button here, which is rubberized and pretty much recessed. You'll not be able to activate those, and other than that, it's a great optic so far. The camera is not going to show you, but the cool thing about this, it sits pretty low too. So if you have a slide that sits very low, as you can see, you'll be able to almost use your sights there if you need to. But other than that, you got the integrated sights there and everything. But we're not going to torture test or anything like that. There's other channels that do that kind of stuff. There's the logo there, and yeah, pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get it running Saturday and see what kind of accuracy we get out of it. So stand by. All right, guys, I got a Saturday in there on our paper target. Let's go ahead and shoot a group 5 or 6 rounds on the top left side of the target. Let's go ahead and put some rounds. Let's get a little group going here. Tell you one thing, that ammo is not consistent. I got a mixture, I think 124 and 150, and if you notice, some of them is a little bit off in there. But other than that, I was pretty much 4 shots there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the target right quick. Again, guys, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe. Help me get to 20,000 this year or more for 2026. All right, so Threw off 2 left here shots. That's with me. Of course, that's just me. I'm not the best shooter, but I got 4 rounds here within this triangle, square, whatever you want to call it. Again, if I was practice, one thing I have to say is the RX-7 is not my favorite pistol to shoot because of the grip being slightly shorter than your standard Glock or any clone Gen 3 Glock. They have come out with other grips, and I'm going to be changing that out pretty soon to the Glock 17 style. But other than that, not, as you can see, my hands hangs out. It's just not really fun to shoot this gun. But anyways, as far as the optic goes, the optic is very nice and crisp, parallax, and great for astigmatism, stuff like that. The reticle is nice and crisp. Let's see if we can turn it up real high. I'm all the way high. It doesn't seem distorted or anything like that. It seems to be real crisp and everything. I'm able to see my sights very nice and easily. So if the optic ever goes out, I can still utilize my my sights and everything, my iron sights of that nature. But other than that, that's the way we're gonna leave it at. I think that's pretty close, 7 yards. Let's go ahead and load up some mag and have some fun with some steel. Stand by. All right, guys, let's have some fun with some steel here. We're about 10, give or take, yards. And I think I got this side in pretty good. The EP-10 seems to be a great optic, man. It is just nice and crisp. And I tell you, for the price of this optic, there's a lot of brands out there, especially Gowutar and other brands that I have reviewed in the past. Their optic gains has been stepped up so much in the last couple years. And for the price, what you get, I think is a great option to have. And not just saying because of the optic being sent to me for free. It's just originally honest opinion. This optic does just as good for whatever you need to. Again, durability, that's one thing that you have to kind of do your research on. Again, I don't do any kind of torture tests or anything like that on optics or anything like that. But if you check out my friend, TNT Tactical, he does get some more affordable optics and he destroys them to the limit to see how much they can withstand as far as, torch test or anything like that. But let's go ahead and shoot some steel here, see if I can hit anything. Again, I'm not the best shooter, so take that in consideration. All right. Another Mac. No, I don't have another Mac. Ah, shoot. But anyways, so far so good. Again, the more I shoot it, again, the grip on this is not the best one I like. I can tell you, this grip, it is slightly shorter. And I don't have big hands. I got kind of large, medium large, extra large sometimes, depending on what, who makes what or where it comes from. But this grip here is not the most comfortable because it's slightly shorter for my hand. But other than that, let's go ahead and load up the mags again, shoot it some more, get a more feel of it, and see what I think. Stand by. All right, let's have some more fun. Not bad, not bad. All right, guys, what do I think about the EP-10 from Gowutar? I think it's a great octave for the money, in my opinion. It's just easy, doesn't have any kind of, starbursting or anything of that nature, distortion on the reticle. The reticle is very crisp and everything. So if we got a astigmatism, it's gonna be a great optic to use, and or your optic, the clarity of the glass and everything is just super to, has come a long way from very affordable optics nowadays. And for something like this, I think it's something you should take a look at it. Again, they have it available on their website and on Amazon. If you decide to get one of these, I'll try to put a link down below if I'm possible. But not, go to my Instagram. There's a campsite there where you can get it and check it out. But other than that, I really like it. The battery life and everything, all that description will be down below. to check it out and everything. And again, I appreciate Gowutar for sending this. Hopefully more to come to then. Again, I really like the multi-reticle optics. Again, green is my favorite, but this red one seems to be real bright and crispy. It doesn't distort or anything like that. It's just very nice. And the window size for this being a small optic is more wider than your typical smaller optic RMSc footprint, which I think is going to be great for your 6, your 43, or your Method, Canon Methods, RMSc footprints, or even your Taurus GX4s. Great optic to carry, in my opinion. Again, that's something that you might want to check it out. And for the money, for the price, can't beat it. Definitely a great optic and all that as well. So I appreciate Gowutar again for sending this, the EP-10, great optic in my opinion. So make sure you check it out and everything. Check my campsite and my Instagram. Follow me over there. If you're not, you're missing out on stuff like this and all kind of different deals and discount codes and all kind of different things. So guys, as usual, I appreciate you watching and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.